Hi everybody, it's Lynn from Mama's Got Plans, and I am back with another basics plan with me. We're going to be planning for the week of July 16th through July 22nd. Before I get started with that, I did just want to show you what stickers we are going to be using. I am using some leftovers. These are all of the leftovers. They are from a Little Miss Paperie. This was her May Little Mystery Box. I'll show you the spread that I originally used them on. I think that you guys know I have been using these So Much Crafting Week on 2-Page Vertical for the past few weeks, and I'm loving them. They're really fun. Again, I'm just kind of playing around with them, although I did have some people ask me if I would do a plan with me with those, and I definitely have that on my radar. I just have to kind of figure out timing to get that done, but I will certainly do that. So now that I've got the leftovers, and I think if you guys know Little Miss Paperie kits, her full kits are packed, like packed with stickers. So I have plenty. I have 4 full boxes left. I only use 3, so that's fine. I mean, I still have so many quarter boxes down here, tons of half boxes, heart checklist because I didn't use very many in that spread. I do love that her kits do come with 2 sets of date covers, so I do have these date covers and the date dots there. Again, so many half boxes. I have more half boxes that I know what to do with, some headers, some habit trackers, and some other items. These are kind of like smaller. They're smaller than quarter boxes. Still more half heart checklists, circle icons, regular icons, some other goodies there. Plenty of ombre heart checklists and her washi. Now I am going to be pulling in some washi as well. I have these washis that I pulled out from Simply Gilded. This is the sea glass, and if you can see right here, it goes really nicely with this color right here in the kit. So I thought that I would use that on the side. And then I do have these smaller 5mm washis. This is the sea glass, and this is like the light pink with gold. And there is a light pink, you can see right there in the kit as well. And there's some deco, which I will use as well. So if you want to see how this week comes together, just keep watching. Okay, so while the camera was off, I did go ahead and white out the dates, the dots over here that I won't be using. And I did just white out the edges here because the washi in this kit, Little Miss Paperie, she does a lot of these strip washis, and it's not very wide at all. So I am hoping this paired with the Simply Gilded washi will cover what I need. If not, we may have to finagle a few things. So while I am doing that, I will just kind of update you guys on what's been going on here. I do apologize for getting this up later than I normally like to. Usually I try to film these on Thursday and then have them up either Thursday evening or Friday by the latest, but we were having some technical difficulties here this week. I may have mentioned that we're getting we have a huge backyard project going on. We have a patio, and we basically decided to expand the patio, and we're putting in like built-in kitchen area and a fire pit. And while they are doing that, they're also fixing some drainage issues that we've been having in the back on the one side of my house. And they're basically like they were putting in a drain and then digging out a pipe to go to the front yard because the yard kind of slopes a little bit towards the house. And like our neighbors' yards that live behind us slope as well. So we get all of their rain runoff, and we were having quite a few issues. So while they were doing that, they accidentally ripped up we have Verizon Fios. Yeah, so they busted our line. And of course it was on the one day that my husband was actually working from home, and he is computer-based, so he was not happy at all. So this actually happened on Tuesday of this week. And then a big thunderstorm rolled in. So when I called Verizon, they were like, sorry, we're not doing any more work today because it was thundering and lightning, obviously, so they couldn't send any crews out. So they're like, we'll be there Wednesday between 12 and 2. So, of course, that, you know, that's totally fine. 12 o'clock rolls around, 2 o'clock rolls around, no one's there yet. By 2:30, I give them a call, and they let me know that their guy is stuck at the previous job, that we are next. And they say, oh, he should be there between 3 and 3:30. 4 o'clock rolls around, and he is still not there. So I give another call, and they tell me, oh, he should be there within half an hour by 4:30. 5 o'clock rolls around and he is still not here. Now at this point, like, my boys are literally like staring out the window waiting. They're getting antsy. I'm starting to get a little antsy. Finally, the guy shows up at 5:30. Now I had described to them exactly what happened because I knew, you know, it wasn't a big deal. Yeah, the line was ripped and they needed to replace it. The guy shows up and he said, oh, I can't do that. He said, I'm not a ground crew. And I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I told them what the issue was, so why would they send you out? Because he said he mostly does repairs in the house. And I'm like, I specifically told them that it was my landscapers who did this, that it was the outside line, that when they were digging, they tore the line. And so he actually he was like, okay, listen, because you're desperate, I'll do a temporary line. And his solution was literally just to like run a wire from the box to my house and just leave it sitting on the grass. Well, of course, like that was not, I mean, I don't know how he kind of left it like that, to be honest with you, because, I'm sorry, I'm just getting confused here. You know, I was like, oh my gosh, like I know that my lawn guys just came because the guy who's doing our backyard is different than our lawn guy. So I'm like, I know my lawn guys just came, but I don't know about anyone else's lawn guys, you know, and I didn't want them to run over it or whatever. And so when my landscapers, like my contractor, showed up the next day, they're like, listen, this is so dangerous. Because, oh, and then he told me that they won't be back out until the following week at least to fix the line. So when my landscaper showed up, they're like, this is so dangerous. Like, God forbid someone runs over it with a lawnmower or whatever. They're like, you know, we'll just bury it for you. It'll take us 2 seconds. We'll just bury it. So they did. But while they were doing that, we lost connection again. And I don't think it had anything to do with them, honestly. I just think the temporary solution was not a very good solution. So, of course, this is happening. Now, this is on Thursday that this is happening. And my husband is working from home again because he thought that it was fixed. And, oh my gosh. So I had to call Verizon again. And they're kind of like giving me a song. And I was like, you know, I don't like arguing with customer service people. But given that, you know, with our business, we are also in the business of customer service. I mean, I know that there's things you can do to make people happy. So I'm like, listen, you need to get someone out here. So thankfully they did someone, and I had to leave the house too. So my landscaper was like, if you're not here, and I thought my husband wasn't going to be home because he actually had a dentist appointment. So my landscaper's like, if you're not home, don't worry about it. I will talk to these people and I'll like have them fix it and everything. It just so happens that they did show up while my husband was home. And of course it took him 2 seconds. It was nothing to do with the line. It was the way that he connected it to the house. Oh, plus our TV wasn't working. It never worked. Like it never came back on. So anyway, all of that to say, it was a little nuts. We did finally get our internet and everything back on Thursday, but I just didn't have time. There was so much going on. I didn't have time to film, and then it's just been really super busy. So I'm actually filming this, believe it or not, on Sunday. So again, all of that to say, I apologize for being so late with getting this up. Okay, so you guys know I went around, I did my date covers, my glitter headers, my this week here. I am going to put a full box here. I have these 3. You know, I actually, now that I'm looking at it, I chose to use this one instead of this one because this one is shorter. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little bit shorter, and this one was going to cover the box completely. I was going to put the quote here, but then that means I would have 2 blue boxes right next to each other. But if I put the quote here, I have 2 blue boxes. Although I don't mind that as much as having them on top of each other. Maybe I will put the quote here. So yeah, it was a little nuts. My kids were, you know, not thrilled because I know that I've said it before. They are both obsessed with Fortnite. And yeah, they were like, they were not happy. It was a little, my husband wasn't happy. Nobody was happy. I wasn't happy. Nobody was happy. So, but thankfully we are back up and running. And of course, when, you know, the guy shows up and my husband's here, we've been having trouble with the remote control in our bedroom. It's just not, you know, working as well as it should. Like, you really gotta, like, press the buttons, make sure you're facing the box, you know, all that kind of stuff. My husband, you know what? Sorry guys, I just realized there's another quote box that I could use and I don't have to worry about the blue. Of course, I just took off, when I did that, I just took off all of the white out. So let me white that out again. He's like, oh yeah, and I got us a new remote control for the bedroom. I'm like, of course it's like that easy for you. You know, it's like Murphy's Law. I kind of had to fight with them on Wednesday to even get someone to show up here. Because when it kept being so late, they were like, you know, we might have to send someone out tomorrow if they continue to be stuck. And I was like, yeah, that's not acceptable. Sorry, but no. And, you know, he's like, oh, look, I got a new remote control out of the whole deal. So anyway, all of that just to explain why I am so late getting this up. Okay, so I did the this week header here. So now I think over here I want to do a today header, but there's none on that sheet. So let me find my other sheet. What should we do? You know what? I didn't even realize that that is the, like, that greenish color. So maybe I'll do the pink here just to kind of go along with that. And you guys know I just have to white that out a little bit. I'm going to flip you upside down so that I can pretend to get this straight. I do love, so this kit is matte from Little Miss Paperie, but I did just switch my Little Miss Paperie mystery subscription to glossy because I really want to try her glossy stuff, and I really only get the subscription from her. She's got gorgeous kits, but I don't know, there's just, I'm already getting the subscription, so I generally don't buy any other ones. Okay, so now that we have that down, I just need to finish these 2 spots here. So I am going to use another glitter header over here. And do I want to use this blue? I think we'll use this blue. And again, I'm going to flip you, sorry. So yeah, so I did switch. So these are matte removable though, which is just so nice. These were some of the first kits that I got because they were matte removable. They're so easy to use. But I wanted just to try something different. So I generally like to put a half box here to mark down something important from the week. Ooh, we could use this one here that has like a lot of peach in it, which is nice because there's peach in this kit, but not a whole lot. Okay, that's perfect. And then she does have these washi strips here, so I probably will use some of this washi tape first, and then I'll put down a washi strip. And she also does have deco, and her deco is on the small side, which I like. Yeah, so that was like the drama for this week. with my internet. You don't realize like how much you really rely on the internet until you don't have it. Like, I couldn't do anything. Like, I mean, I could do certain things from my phone, but like paying my bills and all that kind of stuff, like I do all that from my computer, and half the time I don't remember my passwords. They're just all like programmed into my computer. So yeah, that was the little, okay, this is so crooked, guys. I got to figure out why this is so crooked. It should not be that crooked, but I can see the line. You guys probably can't see it, but I can see the line, and I can see how not straight I'm going right here. So let's all fix this up. And again, when I get my glossy stickers, I'm not going to be able to do this, pulling things up and like fixing them. So unless I use undo. So I do just want to say thank you to all of you. I did this week reach 1K subscribers. You guys know that was a goal of mine before July 31st, because that is my 1 year on YouTube. So you guys were so sweet. A lot of people noticed it during, I guess, a previous video that I put up, and you guys are just so awesome. And I honestly, I love making videos for you guys. I feel like it's a way for me to kind of talk to you. And like, in real life, I don't have many planner friends. Actually, I don't have any planner friends in real life. So, nobody around me actually knows, like my in real life friends, nobody knows that this is what I do. So it's really nice to be able to connect with people and to kind of share this like love of planning and stuff. And I don't know, so thank you all for your support. And I definitely am going to be having, I told you guys that there's some like special videos that I want to do. So again, I just need to find the time to film those, and then I will be having a giveaway to go along with that. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to fill this space here. You know, well, this is pink. I didn't want to put the pink right under the peach, but honestly, it's okay. Oops. There's some of the line showing there because I kind of made it go too far over. So let me fix that. So yeah, I'm updating my sticker storage right now because I did order the Happy Scrappy collab albums with Fox and Pip, and I felt like some people got them so quickly, and mine, I had actually placed 2 orders, believe it or not. One of my orders arrived. Oh, I have to move that now. Can you guys see the little line is there? You probably can't see it. One of my orders arrived, the other one didn't. So I just want to finish that up, and then I think I'm going to do like a planner desk sticker storage tour, and I'm just going to, I don't know, I have this thing where I kind of want them all to be ending at the same spot. I know I'm being a little extra by doing that, but it's going to make me happy. So I want to do that, and then I think when I post that video is when I will do the giveaway. Okay. Sorry, I keep flipping you guys around. Yeah, so I did I'm like, I hope I don't know. I go back and forth with sticker storage, guys. Sometimes I originally had like a file system, and I just organized by category, which is great. Again, I love that way of doing things because when I look for stickers, it is by category. It's not, sometimes it's by shop, but for the most times it's by category. But then at the same time, I kind of feel like I want to put this here too. I don't see my stickers when they're in the file storage like that. Like when I flip through, I don't see every single one. So yeah, I'm going to stop the video here, and then we're going to start on Monday, and then we'll keep talking about stickers. I just wanted to zoom you guys in so we can start on Monday. So then I switched to binders. Binders I felt like were too bulky, so then I went back to my, my usual way of doing things. But now I'm back to the albums again. So, whoops. And then you can see I just dropped one of the albums. So you might see the albums here and there in this video. So, yeah. I'm still waiting though, because I need more albums to finish up everything. Okay, so the first thing we want to do on Monday is mark Coffee Monday. And how do I want to do that? I think I want to do it in a quarter box. Do I want to do it in a quarter box, or do I want to do it on a washi strip? Maybe we'll do it on this washi strip. Yeah, so I don't know. You guys let me know down below how you store your stickers. Kits are in binders. That's just how I do it. I like it that way. But as far as my other, like my character stickers and stuff, it's like I go back and forth because I'm trying to keep things consolidated, but at the same time I want to see everything. As I was like organizing, I just realized how much I have that I don't even see half the time. So that's why I kind of like switched back. So it's just, I don't know. Let me know down below how you guys store your stickers. I'm interested to hear that. Okay, so I do want to mark that my youngest had an AR session. Actually, do I want to mark that? You know what? I think I might leave, because there's such a... Okay, sorry about that, guys. My camera cut off, so I'm not sure where I was. My camera cut off. I had to let it rest a little bit. I think the battery gets hot. But anyway, I think I was saying I'm not going to be marking AR or practice for my boys in this, only because I just feel like it will take up a lot of time, a lot of space rather. And since I'm so limited. So I did just want to use this sticker here to mark that I spent some time cleaning up my desk, which I feel like is a daily thing because I make such a mess. That I wanted to put here because we did just get a lot of new landscaping, so I wanted to make sure that I watered everything. I do want to use a few of these little things, but I also want to do like a to-do list, and I don't know if I'm going to have enough space to do them both. Let's see. So let me find the three. Yes, one of these. And I think that I am going to use, what color header should I use? Where's my list? Here we go. I think I'm going to match them because I just think it looks neater that way. And let's just use the blue, and I'll use one of these blues here. And I'm really hoping that I have enough room here to put in a little things at the bottom. Actually, see, I feel like I could move that up a little bit. Let me see. Her little things are really large. One in here first because I spent a lot of time catching up on YouTube this day, and I don't mind overlapping my little munchkin a little bit, so we'll just work from the bottom up. Yep, let me just pick up my little munchkin here. I have to be careful that I don't rip the paper because munchkins are not removable. They're not on matte removable paper. Actually, can I lift that up? Yeesh. Alright, I feel like I need a new munchkin because I mutilated that one. Hold on. Let me grab a new munchkin. So So you can see here the start of my new system. I still do have it basically in categories, the categories that I previously had, and they're kind of just alphabetical, so I should be able to find them pretty easily. We'll just put that there. Okay, and I'm going to fill everything in and then I will be right back. Okay, so I filled everything in for Monday, and I also just actually went ahead and filled in my tasks for the week over here and then my Instagram posting. And again, since this is rewind style, I already know what I posted. Well, it's not supposed to be rewind style. I'm supposed to be filming it on Thursday, but anyway. Okay, so now moving on to Tuesday, the first thing I do want to do is mark down that my cleaning service was coming, and I'm going to use a little things, and I'm just trying to decide what color I want to use. Let's see, maybe I don't want to use a blue because the blue glitter header is there already, and I already used the that seafoam green, so I guess I will use the pink. And I think I'm just going to turn it this way. I don't really like for my icons to be next to each other, so since I already have that one over there, and then I'm going to use this cleaning munchkin from Once More with Love. I am trying to finish up the sheet. I only have like 3 more stickers left on that sheet, so you might be seeing those cleaning munchkins a few times in the next few Plan With Me's. Okay, after that, I do want to do my list for the day. And it was kind of like a random, like, mishmash of things in this list. So I'm going to use this little list header in the peach color. Oops. Again, I'm just going to tuck that under there. And then I have 4 things that I want to write down. So I am going to use... I'm just gonna, I like to just, I don't know why, but I think it comes out nicer when I use my X-Acto versus cutting it with scissors. I'm always like crooked when I cut it with scissors. And that is really close to the heart, but it will do. It'll be fine. I will just put that down there. I also wanted to mark down, let's see, what else did I want to mark down? I wanted to mark down that I got some happy mail, and then I also wanted to mark down that I started, I did like a little bit of a planner catch-up. So I think for the planner catch-up, I'm going to use a quarter box. I know I have more quarter boxes than this. Let me see if I can find where those went. Sorry, I have so many sheets here. Okay, what color do I want to use? Should I use that patterned one? Yes. I think I will use this patterned one. I think I'm going to put it down at the bottom. So that will be my planner catch-up, and then I do want to just mark down that I did get some happy mail as well. So I will put that there, and I realized, oops, there's a little fuzz. I realized I did not take out a sticker for my planner catch-up. So while I go ahead and film that in, I will also find a sticker to put there for catching up in my planner, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did fill all of that in, and then I did use this little paperclip bear bow from Bubba Bear Studios. This was from a sampler, but I think that she does sell them now in her shop as a full sheet. Okay, so for Wednesday, obviously I'm just going to pretty much mark down that we waited for Verizon all day, because that was, yeah, that's what I did. Waited for Verizon. So I'm just going to write down Verizon service. Do I want to put an icon or anything? I could actually use like a waiting, oops, the little car came off with it. I could use this to mark that down. Use it on that side, I'll use it on this side. And then actually I'm not going to write in on camera. And then over here I did just want to use this little YouTube symbol sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark down that I edited and uploaded my Erin Condren plan with me. So I'm going to fill that in and I will be right back. Okay, so that's Wednesday all filled in, and in case you're wondering how I managed to edit and upload a plan with me when we had no service, we did get service back very briefly Wednesday night. Although we never had TV, we did get service back very briefly. So Wednesday night I did make a point of uploading while I knew that I could. Okay, so I'm using this Happy Mail sticker that came in the kit to mark down that this is the day that my Happy Scrappy albums arrived, and I was super excited about that. I'm going to use this little things with the heart. You know what, should I put that on the other side? Yes, I feel like I should. Hold on one second. And I don't mind if it goes up a little bit. Okay, so I switched that to the other side. Again, I'm going to mark down that my Happy Scrappy albums came. This is to mark down that I did have a lash appointment, which I was super excited about. I need lash stickers or something like that. So if you guys know of any shops that sell like eyelash appointment or just like lash stickers or something, let me know down below. Okay, I'm going to use this little, like, it's a fangirl munchkin. I'm going to use it to mark down that I was going to be spending some time organizing my sticker stash, which was a lot of fun. And then I also want to mark down today that on this day I actually... Hold on. I need to make sure I have enough room before I go into that. I ordered from the Giving Girl for the very first time. She had like a $12 Thursday, and I'm really excited to actually like get the stickers because I've heard a lot about the Giving Girl, but I've never actually ordered, and she actually had some fall stuff out that was like super, super cute. One of them was really cute because it had dogs with it. And I have a puppy. Well, he's not a puppy. He's a little old man, actually. But anything with dogs and fall, it kind of was like a no-brainer for me. So I wanted to mark that down, but I just need to make sure I have enough room here. So let's see. I just needed 2 spots here. So let's see. Will this fit in? It should. Yep. I'm realizing that I haven't used my Simply Gilded washi in my spread at all, but I really haven't had room. Little Miss Paperie's stickers are a little bit wider. You know, her little things are a little bit bigger. So maybe that's why I'm just finding that the room is filling up very quickly. So I'm just trying to straighten this out. Okay, and I will go and fill this in, and then I will be right back. Okay, so for Friday, I actually am going to work from the bottom up because I want to make sure I have enough space here. We like hung out with some friends on Friday night, just kind of like hung out at their house, had some drinks, that kind of thing. So I do want to make sure that I mark that down. So I'm going to start with a half box at the bottom. And then also I got a lot of fun Happy Mail on Friday, so I'm actually going to list out what I got because I don't know why, I just want to. No. Yeah, I just thought it would be fun to list it out. And I'm going to use this, like, the seafoam color to do that. And I'm using the Happy Mail header that came in the kit. And then above that, I do want to mark down that I did some laundry. So I actually didn't pull out a sticker. I do try to pull out my stickers before I start filming just because it kind of cuts down on my back and forth time between going in my books and stuff. And I'm trying to keep the timing down for these. But yeah, do I want to mark down laundry? Yeah, we'll mark down laundry. Sometimes I don't mark it in this Plan With Me just because I have it there at the bottom, like in my habit tracker, but pretty much that's what I did on Friday. I just did a whole bunch of laundry and kind of like hung out, caught up on some YouTube, and yeah, that's about it. So I am going to, oops, that's off screen. I'm going to fill all of that out and I will be right back. Okay, so moving on to Saturday, I think I'm going to start the day with my to-do list. I did actually spend some time, I was trying to spruce up my mailbox. We just redid a lot of our front landscaping and the mailbox was looking a little tired, and at first I was looking for a new mailbox, but let me tell you, the ones that I was looking at, they weren't cheap, because ours is like a side mount mailbox, and I really just wanted, ours was like bronze, and I wanted to switch it to black, to go with like our lampposts that are black and stuff, and like you had to buy it separately, and like I think it was going to be like $300 together, and I was like, oh my god, it's just a mailbox. And I actually really liked the one that we had. It's just that it was bronze and it was kind of chipping in some places. So I went to Home Depot, bought myself some spray paint, and managed to spray paint my mailbox. So I am going to write that down here, and then I'm also going to mark down that I finished my sticker organization because I was not finished with it. And then I have a few things I want to mark down. I do want to mark down that we had my favorite sushi that night. I think I may have mentioned we found like a sushi place that delivers, and oh my god, I'm obsessed with their sushi. It's so good. I also watched, I'm rewatching Riverdale season 1 because I really need to actually catch up on, I haven't watched season 2 yet. But I'm the kind of person where I like to rewatch the previous seasons before I head into a new season. I don't know if I'm the only person that does that because it takes me that much longer, but I forget. I mean, I watched Riverdale season 1 a while ago and I don't remember all like the little nuances and everything. So yeah, so that's what I've kind of been doing. And then here I'm just going to put this planner sticker from Very Cute Designs because I basically just like had some planner catch up. I had been neglecting my Erin Condren a little bit, so I wanted to make sure that I caught up in that. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this out and I will be back. Okay, so I filled that out, and now moving on to Sunday, which is today. I do want to mark down that I'm filming, and I also wanted to mark down that I worked today at AR. We had a birthday party with 17 7-year-olds. So let me tell you guys, I'm exhausted right now. They have so much energy. Oh my gosh. I kind of forgot what it was like to deal with 7-year-olds. So holy smokes. So yeah, we were all exhausted. It was my husband and my 2 boys and I, and we ran the birthday party, and the little birthday boy, he's so stinking adorable. His name was Zach, and oh my gosh, he was adorable, but I am tired, guys. Tired. So, yes, I just want to mark that down that I worked, and I also want to mark down that I am filming, because usually I haven't been working. We have a girl who is like our receptionist. She was away at school and she's back for the summer, so she's been kind of manning the desk and stuff, but she was not available. So I am going to write, oops, I'm doing this on camera, film, edit, and upload. Okay, perfect. And actually, while I'm here, I did just want to mention, I'm using a new pen this week. This is the Zebra Sarasa 0.5. And normally I use a 0.7. So let me show you. This is a 0.7 the week before, as well as the Taiwanese marking pen. And then this is the 0.5. So you can see it's a much finer tip, but I found that in these smaller spaces, I do like a finer tip. So let me zoom you guys out and then we'll finish up for the week. Okay, so here is the week in full. I love the Little Miss Paperie kit. She just really does a great job with her kits rather. I did not really get a chance to pull in my Simply Gilded washi, and I was wondering why, and I realized because I used glitter headers this week, and in the previous 2 weeks I have not used glitter headers, so it gave me just that little like smidge more room, which obviously with the 0.5 it kind of would have taken up that space. So I'll have to keep that in mind. I'll have to decide going forward whether or not I want to do glitter headers or not. If my intention is to pull in washi, I will fill that in as well. This will be like my thought for the end of the week, but I do love the way that it turned out. If you guys have any questions at all about any of the stickers that I used or anything whatsoever, please feel free to leave it down below in the comments. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. And I also have a link down below for my Instagram, as well as a bunch of PR and coupon codes for you for some of my favorite shops. I will see you guys soon. Bye.